darn militia.
Yeah, it's nuts.
All right, I'm going to call the meeting to order. If you have a cell phone, make sure it's on silent or turned off. And we're going to open with a word of prayer. Heavenly Father, thank you for another day that we were able to wake up, that we were able to enjoy the world that you gave us, Lord. We just ask your guidance. We ask your protection. And Lord, we just ask for wisdom for us as elected officials to do what's best for everyone. And we ask this in your Son's precious name. Amen. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. Call the court to order, and we have several people on the public comment docket, but a couple of things, and I know Ginger's probably already told us stuff. You got 5 minutes, and we've got 6 people, so we can't answer questions because it's not on the agenda. I think Mr. Raines has put that on the 8th agenda, so that's when you could sit there and ask questions or whatnot. So this is just a public comment. The other thing I will say, just for anybody, I think I've heard a whole lot of rumors and stuff. We are not giving solar farms abatements. We're not giving wind farms abatements. We're not giving anybody an abatement that is not generating money that benefits our county. So with that being said, I'm just going to take the last one first. Heather Jarvis. Yes, ma'am.
Good morning. I'm here, which you've addressed part of this already, but I would like to respectfully urge y'all to put an agenda item on the docket for proposed solar and data centers. I made some notes. I'm here with my oldest 3 of 4 young children, and they would be growing up very near one of the proposed sites. So this is something that matters a lot to us. Recently, the public has become aware of this issue. It seems that the local officials have been aware of this longer than we have, but I do appreciate the opportunity that y'all are providing in the future for us to have to take advantage of our right to speak up and voice our opinions and ask questions. Because even though this is an issue that is pretty well going to be isolated to individual landowners who have every right to do with their property what they would like, this is going to impact all of us. And so here are some of my primary concerns. What will be the long-term impact on water resources? What is the expected water demand for construction and ongoing daily operations? Have ecological studies been performed that verify our county's watersheds are capable of surviving those demands? Has that information been made publicly available? What's going to happen if our lakes and our tanks dry up and our wells are sucked dry? You've answered this a little bit, but what tax abatements and incentives have been offered or agreed to that would encourage corporations to bring their projects here? And as you mentioned, there's none of that happening unless it's going to be things that benefit our local area. But I would also point out that most of these facilities are largely self-sufficient once they're built. And so even though potentially there might be some revenue, some jobs to come into the area during the construction phase, that's quickly going to go away. And the impact of that on our infrastructure, our local economy, inflation, we're still going to have to deal with that. And then finally, what will be the future economic impact? I've been told that the city of Eastland is preparing for extreme growth and expansion due to the expansion of the Metroplex within the next 10 to 20 years. What will this do to the availability of land for commercial and residential expansion? If our countryside is eaten up with industrial complexes, how will that impact our property values? What will it do to the human demand of people who want to move out of the city for the peace and purity of rural areas like Eastland County? if our land is covered by hundreds or thousands of acres of solar panels and data center warehouses? Will our county have any remaining capacity for additional infrastructure that would allow families and local businesses to move here and make a home here? Or will that all be eaten up by solar and data? Do we know this information? Has it been researched? And if so, what are the findings? It's imperative that the county provide an opportunity for us as a public to get that information and receive more information and to voice our opinions and concerns to our elected officials on this matter. And again, I do appreciate your perspective that you've presented so far and the opportunity to do that.
Okay, thank you. Anyway, again, this isn't the only thing I can comment on are factual things. I can't comment on anything that would even come close to sounding like we were having a discussion here on the commission about something that's not on the agenda, because that's against the law. And I'd rather not go to my good friend's facility over there on White Street. But there's never been a discussion about giving them an abatement. Now, and we'll talk further if you want to be here on June the 8th. We'll talk further on that. But I just want to assure everybody that we're not doing that. And then the last thing I'll tell you, and we can have more of a discussion on it on that deal, is the counties have very limited authority to pass any kind of ordinances like that. We're not a municipality, but thank you, Ms. Jarvis. Pam Griggs.
Hi everyone, I'm Pam Griggs. My husband and I live out in Carbon, and I think that a lot of the subjects that everyone's here to talk about today have been covered and covered very well by the last person that spoke. But I think that there's a lot of concern in the community about what's happening, the transmission lines that are proposed, the solar farms. You know, we moved here to be out in the country and to enjoy our animals and the rural way of life. And there doesn't appear to be a lot of visibility about what's happening. It seems like these things are already planned, but nobody knows about them. Or if there's even a way to prevent them from happening. I know that it's private landowners that are selling the farms, and you know, maybe there's not a way to stop it. But I think that we all want to know if there is, and to be able to speak publicly about our concerns to you. We appreciate you listening to them and to provide any information to us that we may be able to help or provide information or give our time or spread the word about this, because it seems like it's already happening, but no one knows about it. It's just come to light recently. We don't want to lose our way of life here. The community here is so welcoming, and everyone's here for a reason, and nobody wants to lose this. Nobody wants to see what's happened to Abilene when you drive there with the solar farms and the turbines. We don't want that here, and we want to be able to prevent that. So I think that's why everybody's here today. You know, and maybe not everyone's speaking, but I think everyone feels the same way here. And there's some concerns. So I think we just wanted to express those and to be here to stand up and say that. And so we appreciate you listening, and I think that maybe once it's on the agenda, hopefully we'll even have more people, and maybe some questions can be answered. And the more visibility we have, and whatever we can do to help prevent it, I don't know if it's possible, but we sure are going to try. Everybody's committed to that.
Okay.
We appreciate your time today.
You bet. Thank you.
We have had the transmission lines on the agenda in the past, which is two different separate things
Right.
than the solar deal. And we did send a letter to them because I heard Miss York ask about it during her testimony last week to them down at Austin on it. And forgive me if I'm wrong, but they act like they didn't even care, didn't they? When she asked the question if they even gave any weight to the Eastland County resolution against the power lines.
No, that's a whole other
A whole different animal.
That's a whole other burn spot for me, I can tell you. But But anyway, Ms. Griggs, thank you. Like I said, everyone here is more than welcome to come back. We don't. The only thing that kind of, and I'll just be honest with you. I mean, a lot of you people in here know me and kind of know the type of individual I am. It just kind of got on my nerves that there was kind of a rumor running around that we were going to have, that we were doing secret meetings and talking about giving it abatements and stuff. And I thought, man, I mean, we don't. First off, we can't do that. It's against the law for us to do that. And the second thing is, I'll be honest with you, I'm not a big fan. I mean, I'll just tell you that right now. I'm a landowner, and I'm not throwing anything out for us to discuss as a commission, but I'm just saying that's just my personal deal. I mean, I don't know that I wouldn't be sitting where you're sitting if I wasn't up here, you know. So, but thank you
We appreciate it.
for doing that. Beth King.
Yes. My talk is a little different because
We wouldn't expect anything different, Bill.
instead of talking about solar farms, which is rampant, we're all concerned about it. I want to speak on our auditor. I want everyone to know how wonderful this woman is with the county. She is a trusted county official. She may not be elected, but this woman, we all need to know because only y'all know. This woman is top of the line. She doesn't believe in gossip. She doesn't run around and stick her foot where it doesn't belong. And I would wish all county officials would take Loretta as an example. And some of us know her, AKA Laverne. She is not Laverne, but we love her just like we love Laverne. I would also like to commend my county commissioner, James Crenshaw, for the work that he does on our county roads. We can drive down Precinct 2 county roads. He has done a phenomenal job, and we appreciate him so much. And also, Andrea May is another good official. We love her to death. And that's all I've got to say. Keep going, Loretta. We love you.
Did you ask Steve about that foot and not places it belongs? I was just curious.
No, I'm talking about some of the retired
Oh,
people.
okay.
I don't know what Loretta had to pay for that, but remind me, Beth, and I'll slip you some too. All right, we do appreciate the job that Loretta does. Sometimes, I mean, she does a good job of keeping us straight. Ron Lassiter.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name's Ron Lassiter. I'm from Carbon. And this is my first commissioners meeting. Ladies and gentlemen of the commission, I appreciate you inviting it as an open meeting. Being the first one I've ever attended, things have already been covered by two previous ladies, and I won't go into any more detail on that because that was pretty detailed. But it is the data centers that are a big concern right now. Two questions I might just throw out is knowing how many gallons of water we have now previous in Lake Leon for consumption, private consumption, and how many gallons it might take to run a data center that we've all have seen reports and heard rumors and facts about. Two things we might want to look at being in the county. But I do appreciate y'all's help on this. Knowing y'all do have a lot of power in the county. You are the power, more or less, judge and commissioners and Loretta. But we do thank you for letting us speak. I was born and raised in this county, and I'd like to see it stay that freedom as we have now.
Yes, sir.
Just take Utah, for example, one last fact. They're having a data center taking 40,000 acres, 62 square miles of a data center. And that'll be a lot of Eastland County taken up. We don't want you to control. But thank you again for your help and your time.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Lassiter. again, not a big fan of the data centers either, so I'm probably, usually, Shelby, my court coordinator, standing, or sitting next to me going, maybe you should have said it a different way, but I'm not. I have the same concerns that you do. The issue is how do we stop them from coming? That's the whole issue, because it's like we're coming, and I'll be honest with you, we're not even talking about Encore, but it's kind of like Encore. I mean, we've done absolutely everything we can other than park, commissioners' equipment in front of the projected line, and we even thought about that, but they basically said, we're coming. You're either gonna let us come, or we're gonna do eminent domain. So anyway, different topic, different time. Miss Alexander.
So I'm not a public speaker, so I'm a little bit nervous. I'm going to read directly off of this. So it's come to our community's attention that Eastland County has become the current interest for solar farms and potentially AI data centers. Your community has gathered today to demonstrate that we do not return that interest. Our community is asking for your help to put zoning, ordinances, laws, regulations, or be I don't know if I'm going to pronounce this correctly, a moratorium in place to protect our way of life. We're asking that our county put the needed protection for our citizens in place as quickly as possible. Our community is under attack by businesses that are not willing to make themselves known, and we need the opportunity to seek help to ensure that we understand why they're here and what our community stands to gain or lose with their presence. So industrial scale installations depress surrounding property values. We urge the county commission to do an independent third-party property impact study before approving any permits. We want protections from these companies filing for bankruptcy and leaving our community to burden the cost to reclaim the land. We want to know that a decommission bond is paid for in full and for the entirety of the lease agreement prior to work starting. A lot of times they file bankruptcy and they leave, and it's as good as insurance is. It's good for when you pay for it, and it's not enforced if you skip out on the premium. We want a reclamation plan for the land after the lease agreement's over. When they decide they no longer want our land, if you remove a hill, you should have to put it back. That's not stated in the lease agreements. That's scary. We would like to see strict setback requirements for solar farms. We need buffer zones between solar arrays and existing homes, schools, or platted subdivisions of at least a half a mile. For any type of data center, we'd need a half a mile to a mile of buffer zones to reduce noise and light impact on surrounding properties. Or add the solar panels to, we're not completely against them, add them to the tops of commercial buildings, industrial places, put in parking with solar on top of it, not farmland. You don't get that back once you start putting stuff like this on our land. We want these companies to be financially responsible for having third-party testing for soil and water contamination on bordering properties as well as surrounding properties that can be impacted. We've seen a lot on social media where it's up to the surrounding landowners to burden the cost of figuring out whether or not their land's poisoned when animals die, when your grass won't grow, those types of things. And it should be their responsibility to prove that their infrastructure isn't causing the damage. Farmers typically carry policies for chemical drift caused by wind or water runoff, so we'd like to see that put in place to protect our surrounding landowners as well. We want to know that the land they intend to use will shift from agricultural to commercial infrastructure for taxing purposes. We want to know what happens to the land in the taxing structure if these large-scale infrastructures do decide to file for bankruptcy and abandon the lease agreements. We don't want to provide any tax abatements, and we want to know exactly how much increased revenue our county stands to gain from such an intrusive industry. Does this generate enough tax revenue to offset the burden of our county services, roads, and emergency responders? What contingency plans are in place for fires? When you start heating up the land and the atmosphere around it, we already have that issue. It's going to compound itself. So we have questions and we want answers. We think that y'all were elected to voice us and to represent us, and we'd just like to see that in play. So I think one of the biggest fears that we have is when you start allowing industries like this, you take the want and the need for people to move here and bring business here, what's the long-term impact of these things going in? Because I can tell you, if I'd have known Eastland was getting this, I wouldn't have moved back here. I would have found somewhere else to go. Is that
No,
not
just
it?
letting you know, you got a minute left.
Oh, okay. Sorry, that kind of threw me. So we're concerned. We want answers. We feel like a lot of this was hidden. I don't know that right now, even y'all know if they have to even come to you and represent them or present themselves to you. Like if there's true AI data centers coming into play, are they even notifying you, or is this going to be another Abilene thing where they walk in and they're starting construction and the rest of us don't even know what's going on? So we don't know. I don't know if y'all know, but we would like to be informed on what that process looks like. And do they have to contact you for permits, or are they contacting Encore or some other state representative legislation that's going to allow them to come in without a say from our community? So it's scary.
Now my finger's up for that. Just to, again, we can't go into a whole lot of detail. There is no permitting. I mean, I would love to go up there and say, well, yeah, before you do that, you're going to have a permit. We don't have the authority to do a permit. And we can talk about this more when it's on the agenda. Anyway, I'm not going to get into that deal. I mean, like I said, you guys are more than welcome to come back where we're able to more freely discuss some of your concerns. But just answer that question. Going back to the ability for us to just say something factual, you can't. There's no permit process. I mean, and we have to rely on the authority that the state gives us. And the state, I guarantee you,
No.
is not our friend.
And there's no notification process.
Yeah, there's no
They
notification.
do not have to tell us nothing.
They just come in and say, hey, by the way, we're here.
Yeah.
The only way, and I'll say this, and I'm not advocating this one iota, the only mechanism that gives us any control is through the abatement process. And we've decided on other issues that we're not going to do that. So, anyway, but we can go into more detail about
Can I
that.
present this? This is a petition because you are a voter and you can vote. And if you get it, it's a timing thing right now. If you get it on the November ballot, that will slow things down so that y'all can have the time that you need.
Well, you can present the petition, but I don't know that we can.
I'll present the
Yeah,
petition.
yeah, just give it to our golden auditor there.
Wonderful golden auditor. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. All right, Kenneth Welch is our last speaker.
I agree with everything that's been said about the energy companies. Nobody's gonna get their electric bill lowered, and we're gonna get a lot of pollution, water and air and all. Have another question. Is there any, from the carbon fire, I've got some property out there on County Road 388, and those trees have been burned in the fence line. They're sitting there, and the ones that fell on my fence, I cut them up. But that ditch over there is full of big old hackberry trees, full of trees laying there in the ditch. And that group that came through there last summer, they just went over them. They're still laying there. Is there any help for that?
Yes, sir. We can get down there and take a look at it and see if we can get some of the debris moved. Yeah, we'd love to. We got still miles and miles of what you're talking about. Yes, sir. And what the people we have right now, it is hard to keep the roads maintained and getting all the debris out.
Yeah.
Because Precinct 3's got 350 miles, and that's a long ways. Yes, sir. But yeah, we definitely get down there and take a look at it, see if we can get something moved out of there.
Well, I appreciate it. And I want to commend James Crenshaw for getting our road to the Central Cemetery in better shape than it's ever been. He did it. I called him and
That's 2 compliments in one meeting.
I need to go home.
Have you got, has the doctor sent you something that you ain't told us?
You guys don't get many compliments, but I want.
Amen, brother.
Yeah, that's true.
Amen, brother.
All right.
All right, thank you, Mr. Welch.
Thank
All
you.
right, I know we've already gone over there. I appreciate you guys being cognizant of our time. I actually have to leave here in a little bit because I've got criminal court. And I didn't know everybody's going to show up today when I scheduled having a criminal court, so I'd already imposed on Commissioner Raines to say, well, you're going to have to ride this one out because I'm going to walk out the door with my black Batman outfit. And
We may have to put the petition deal on the June 8th meeting for acceptance. I mean, we
Yeah.
don't mind keeping it, but we may have to keep it for acceptance into our stuff until the June 8th agenda item.
Okay, I'm not sure what the election deadline is for the election, so the city secretary would know. I'll go find out.
As if it's a city deal, it's not to us anyway.
Well, it's for all the cities, because we all have the right to vote, and that's the only place we vote at is at the cities. And there's a timing that you have to have it for it to go on.
Yeah, but it's the city stuff and our stuff is like night and day.
I understand. There's things that I don't know.
We don't even vote the same day the cities do.
See?
Yeah. The cities voted 2 Saturdays ago.
Okay,
Yeah.
so there's something that I don't know. I just know that there's a time for everything.
Yeah.
Not with talking to Nichols. She's the election.
Yeah, you talked to our elections administrator downstairs.
Thank you.
do you want to hang on to that since y'all are the clerk of the court? And then,
Yeah, for the June 8th.
yeah, we'll put that on just make sure that Ginger puts it on the June 8th. And like I said, you can come back on June 8th and
I
talk about
actually
it.
had that on my sticky note to ask if they were gonna do that.
Yeah,
So I'd make sure I got the agenda item right.
well, all right, we can talk about that later and stuff. So anyway, ma'am, I didn't ever get to see you.
Oh, she left
Is she-
already. She
oh.
bailed to go talk to Ken.
Well, okay. Clearly the auditor was hiding somebody. All right, thank you guys for being here today. I mean, you are welcome to hear us paying bills and discussing burn bans and amendments and all that other stuff, but it's like watching sausage get made, so I don't blame you if you want to step out. You're welcome if we're short a juror, you can go upstairs and sit in on a jury trial for about a day and a half.
Judge Festive Networks is here. Could we skip to them also?
Oh, on the other deal?
On the VoIP, yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna do anything for you. After you got Beth King to come in here and brag on you.
What number are
I'm gonna tell Beth, you know, what am I, chocolate?
They are 4K. 4K, okay.
Very good, very.
You know, I sympathize with everything they're saying. 4K, discuss and consider additional proposal from Vested Networks for a VoIP telephone service. Who's here from Vested Networks? There you go. Good morning. The auditor wants you up here, so
Hi, Loretta. Good morning.
Say the same things about you. I'm afraid to work with.
you don't have to go over there every day.
You're right, I don't. I bet you she has another side, huh?
So it's mean.
And it's Tina, it's like Tina Turner, that other side. Oh, I'm sorry, I was not allowed to say that. I was asked to put on the proposal some emergency, dialers to replace some of your analog lines. So, did they get this one, the updated one?
Yes, they all
Okay.
should have that.
Yes, and it'll be billed month to month, so you would subtract that 270 from that 2125 or 2154.75, and that would be billed directly from Vested Networks. The other part would be billed through our financial partner Navitas monthly. And any time that you have add-ons, if you're gonna grow, like some of the people were talking, people move here, and your county grows and you need to add an extra phone to Loretta's department or anywhere, commissioners.
She's not getting crap.
Well,
I'll give her my phone, she doesn't need to add an extra.
but if you
She can have
did
mine too.
add people during the time of the term, that would be billed as well through Vested Networks. Because that Novitas contract or that financial partner contract will not be changed for the total of 5 years, you know. So, I just want to let you know that. We don't want to, we operate with integrity and transparency. So, I want to make sure you know everything up front, and there's no
Sure.
surprises later. If there are, it's just because I'm old and I forgot to tell you, okay? It's not because I'm trying to keep anything from you. Do y'all have any questions for me?
No, I appreciate that. I just have a question for the auditor and stuff. So what is this for? What are we replacing here?
Our VoIP through Gray Bar. So, and is the taking over the Kings 3 1 line that we already have included in this?
There were, when I looked at the thing, there was 6 of the emergency lines, 6. So I included 6 on here.
Okay.
At that one
Okay.
form.
And we also had POTS lines.
That was them.
Oh, that was included in that. Okay.
Those were those POTS lines.
Okay.
Those emergency.
So
And-
that's the new, that's our new monthly is $21.54.75.
Yes.
Okay.
That's not all fun. Some of it is those emergency dialers that are, I'm sure you've got a notice from whoever you're paying that that's going to go
AT&T
away.
called me this morning.
Yes, and they told you it's going away, right?
Yes,
Something.
November.
November, okay.
Yes.
Some are going away earlier. I mean, I'm getting calls from everybody all over the state that, hurry up, we need to do this because, you know, we got a call from AT&T. So,
And 2 things I did ask for in the contract was the non-appropriation clause. If Commissioners Court doesn't appropriate for that service. And then the other thing was something in the contract saying that if Vested Networks sold, that we would have the option to withdraw from the contract.
I believe you should have sent that over. It was in there forward, but we created a letter that said exactly that, and then part of our contract would be the non-appropriation funds.
Okay.
So both of those are accounted for, yes.
Okay, I don't have that with me today.
Okay.
Will we get a contract following this, or is this?
Yes, we can give it to you right after this meeting.
Okay, okay, good. Thank you.
Okay, any questions from the commissioners?
Yeah.
And how's this, I mean, this is saving us some money, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, I'm all about saving money.
Me too.
Okay.
and I know you're not affiliated with the city, but we are installing the city today, beginning today. The city of Eastland is
Okay.
working on our system. City of.
Well, if it doesn't work, we'll hear about it.
You will.
Actually, sometimes the sheriff and the city like to tie their lines together, and we have no problem doing that. It kind of helps coordination a little more smoothly.
Dispatch.
It just kind of helps them, because you're always getting people in the community calling the county when they should be calling the city, and vice versa.
Well, yeah, we
Daily.
get that.
It never goes away.
Yeah, we get that daily. Okay, yeah, any further questions and stuff? Thank you.
Installation?
We don't, our project manager, once I get signed docs,
Mm-hmm.
our project manager will contact whoever you designate. Is that you?
Yes, if
Okay.
they would contact
She will
me.
contact you, and they'll ask you, I think you already gave me a users list, I believe. So they will contact you, asking you a few questions and this and that, and you and her will schedule the install.
Okay,
And then our guys will show up on that date.
okay, great.
So how far are we away from doing that?
July 15th is our cutoff date for Spectrum.
We will do
Okay.
that before then. We will do it before then.
What, like July the 14th, or we're gonna have a little bit of,
No, it'll be before then.
okay.
It'll probably be during the month of June.
Yeah, I would say a week or two at most.
Yeah.
And what's the total install time?
For you guys, probably less than a week.
Yeah.
I imagine maybe 3 days. We did San Patricia that had 450 phones.
Mhm.
You know, I don't know if you know where that is down on
Yeah.
the coast. Anyway, we did them in less than 2 weeks.
Okay.
So, you know, our guys are really professionals and they're very, very good at what they do.
Okay,
So,
good enough.
everybody is very impressed with our install guys, so.
Okay.
Not with us, but with them. No, I'm just kidding. They are.
Everybody's
really,
impressed with
really
everybody else on the.
Yes, exactly. Yes, yes.
Judges feel a little left out.
I am feeling left out.
I understand.
Feeling left out. They take it
I'm
out
the one
on
that makes homemade
upstairs.
bread for everyone, and everybody talks about the install guys, you know?
Yeah. So we go and need a commissioner's approval for the new quote.
Yes, and to sign.
Okay.
I'll make it.
All right, motion by Mr. Raines, second by, did you say Andy? Second by Mr. Maxwell. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion carried. Thank you.
And again, you know, got to show my appreciation.
Yeah.
And so you don't forget me, here's some down home homemade bread for everybody. Make down home, because we have down home customer service.
Send it all back.
Here you go, honey.
Oh. We can get that signed.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, who gets,
Thank you.
Loretta, who gets this back? Donna or you?
Thank y'all.
Probably.
Who gets this back? Donna?
If you will give it to me, I will get it to you
Okay.
with the.
Thank you, y'all. Okay, back to the consent agenda, because I got about 4 minutes. Ms. Donna?
We're gonna go, okay, we're starting.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is why you're here.
Okay, on approved minutes, we have one to sign from 5/11. Lot of signing, you want me to go on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay.
Keep going.
Report from the treasurer, I have none. Budget, and let's see, one on budget certification of additional revenue, I've received that. She's received it. Amendment changes by fund, I've received that. Investment report, none. Auditor's report, for financial conditions, unreconsolidated, 5/21/26. Treasurer's report, none. Departmental financial report, I have the DMV. Bills, claims, and accounts, I have 9 cents.
Okay.
Okay, and there
Sarah?
are 6 certifications of additional revenue, and
Okay.
if I could talk about the budget amendment,
Naturally.
and I have a 5-minute
Beth's not here
report
anymore.
on the budget amendment. This is for my office, and what this amendment is for is to use the administrative funds we're already receiving from the CWDG grant. We get reimbursed for administrative. So I would like to add a grants assistant to my office part-time. And that will be for the duration of the CWDG grant. Once the grant's over, that won't be funded any longer. But I'm not asking for additional revenue. I'm asking to use the revenue we're receiving for the administrative.
No, and I know I've asked this before. The only question I had about it was it shows it's coming, it's both in balances from the road and bridge in instead of out. It says from road and bridge, but to general fund, but then it shows it as carrying a balance forward.
That it's both in, because it's in road and bridge right now.
Uh-huh.
So we're transferring it.
But shouldn't it come out, decrease?
Oh, yes. Oh, no. Okay. I am increasing the 2 lines. So yes, normally it would be, but I'm increasing that expenditure line and the revenue side in general fund.
Okay.
So that's
I
why.
knew I've asked that before, and there was a reason why it was both an increase.
Okay.
And I won't go over the financial report. It's pretty self-explanatory.
All right, good. Any questions for the auditor?
Yeah, what line does this go to? Loretta?
It's a whole deal.
Oh.
You'll have it. I'm about to pass it around.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a whole new budget.
Okay.
And there's
Doesn't
paper.
make
bunch of
sense
lines.
to a line?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see, where are we?
I'll
And
make,
those-
I'll make the motion.
Okay.
Second?
Seconded by the judge. Aye.
I was asking for a second, but I will second it, I guess. All those opposed, same sign?
He said seconded by the judge.
Yeah, I did. I put him there.
Anyway, all in favor say aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. That's what happens when I'm over here trying to
Spell your name quickly.
spell my name quickly.
If you had a stick.
Yeah.
When you said you had 6 certificates,
They're there.
those are your 6. Okay.
All right, all this goes back to the clerk.
Yes. Thank you.
Mhm.
Okay, let's see.
You're done.
We're
You're
done?
for
Bills,
the
claims,
day.
and accounts.
Okay, we're good for that.
Did we already approve bills?
Mhm. Well, I haven't seen them. I haven't seen the signatures.
Oh, they're coming.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, I'm grateful for the rain we got, even though the weatherman doesn't know what he's doing.
So you're saying leave the burn ban on?
Whatever y'all decide.
He said leave it
I
on.
actually,
Yeah, no.
I actually burned whatever I needed burned. So, all right, guys, sorry, I'm gonna have to. I'm leaving with my
Gotta grab
bread.
the bread and go.
I'm leaving my bread. Keep the sheriff here in case Philip gets out of hand.
Good luck, Judge.
Mr. Gentry, thank you for being here today. Not too long, you'll be sitting here.
Okay.
No, we don't, we just need this one.
That
It's
one?
probably
Okay.
the budget adjustments.
I don't know. You don't? Just sign one if I missed it.
If you need help with your zipper, holler. Ronnie said he'd come help.
On his robe.
Yeah, robe. That's what I. Gee, Loretta, what were you thinking?
I'm just clarifying.
Yeah, sure. Daggum.
Where's it? I need his sister back to control
I
it.
know she's.
She's about the only one thing that guy has.
My goodness, that's all I was thinking about was the rope because I knew he was putting it on.
I didn't put it
It
on.
wasn't my mind that I was worried about. It was that, that really good employee we got that popped up.
I was just clarifying for the public.
You can't do nothing with it, can you, Loretta?
Uh-oh, wait. We
Oh.
haven't signed it. Handing it
Oh,
around.
yeah. How did we skip you?
Okay, this one is finished.
Y'all too,
This one's
cause
finished.
trouble as usual.
Okay, you're good on this one.
Everybody good with the burn ban?
Yes, sir. We've had lots of rain, or some rain.
No emergency amendments I see.
No, sir.
So burn ban's off.
No, it's off.
It's off.
We didn't change nothing. No, and B, there's none on B.
None, okay.
Item C is approve appointing Sheriff Weger to the Center for Life Resources Board of Trustees.
Motion. Second.
I wasn't a consider and discuss part.
Yeah. Well, you notice how fast James and them made that motion on
You
this.
got it.
We've had the motion in a second. All those in favor vote aye. Aye.
That was so fast, I'm not sure who was first.
Yeah. Item D, discuss and consider purchasing one 2025 Caterpillar 140JY.
Joystick.
Is what that stands for? I thought maybe it stood for jelly. Motor grader from Warren Cat through Sourcewell Purchasing Cooperative.
Yeah. Since I've had a couple of good compliments this morning, this should be a no-brainer, huh?
You think,
Now, I've had Chris looking for me one. He found a 2025, which is going to be about $40,000 cheaper than the 26, which is exactly the same. The machine cost $325, $485. My plan was to put $80,000 down on this machine, which would bring it out to $245,085. I mean, that's about what I paid for the last one, $245. So they're about $100,000 cheap, higher than they were in 5 years, 6 years. Yeah. But we really need to add it to our fleet. I mean, I've got one good grader, and then I've got a 2004 and a 1995, and we're going to have to replace them sooner or later. I mean, but I'd like to get this one in there to run 4 graders at all times. Y'all sure I'm quiet?
Well, I'm trying to write down as fast as you're talking. So, the first is discuss and consider the purchase, and then the second is discuss finding financing.
Yeah.
So if y'all will approve the purchase first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I make the motion.
I'll second. Okay, so we have a motion to purchase a 2025 Caterpillar 140J8 motor grader from Warren Cat through Sourcewell. All those in favor vote aye. Aye.
And is
All
that
those opposed?
allow the judge to sign?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
I will get a clean signature page for him.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, item E is discuss, consider financing purchase of one 2025 Caterpillar 140JH motor grader and allow the county auditor to request finance quotes.
Yeah, with the, like I said, I'd like to put $80,000 down on it, which would bring it to $245,085, no cents. And then whatever, there's going to be a financing fee on top of that, whatever the financing fee is, but that.
And that's what I will do. I'll request quotes for interest rate plus additional costs
For the financing fee.
for the
yeah.
finance.
Can we have a motion to allow her to get the quotes?
Motion. Second.
We have a motion and a second to allow her to get the quotes. All those in favor vote aye.
Aye.
Item F, consider, discuss, and take action on declaring 2018 Chevrolet pickup VIN 28296 as surplus and returning the same to the city of Gorman.
This is the second truck that we received from the city of Gorman, and it's time to, and as part of that contract was when we were done with it, it would go back to the city of Gorman. So we're done with it. It's time to send it back.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to let the foreman have their pickup back. All those in favor vote aye. Aye. G, consider, discuss, and take action on declaring a 2020 Chevrolet Tahoe VIN 240841 as surplus and transferring the same to the West Central Texas Council of Governments, a political subdivision of the state of Texas. Board member Jason Moyer.
You put that in there.
This is another Tahoe that we're ready to get rid of. It's been replaced with one of the newer vehicles. You know, I sold a couple of them on Gov Deals not too long ago, and they brought $3,000 a piece. And I would much rather, the COG has a need for it, has a use for it. They've asked me about it. I would much rather them get use out of this thing if they can use it than, you know, and I know $3,000 is $3,000, but they'll get a lot more out of it than $3,000 worth for their academy and 911 stuff. So I would appreciate it if you'd let me give it over to the COG.
Motion.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to donate it to West Central Texas Council of Governments. All those in favor vote aye. Aye.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you, board member. H, present payroll file review report.
Christina Dodrell asked to table this.
Oh.
She is out of the office this week. I will be out of the office the June 8th meeting, so if we could put it on the June 22nd meeting.
Okay. Can we have a motion to table this till June 22nd?
Motion. Second.
We have a motion to table this till June 22nd. All in favor vote aye. Aye. Discuss and consider changes to Eastland County purchasing policy. The star.
I have.
Ain't gonna stop.
It'll make me blush. I have been working with Langford Community Management, Daniela, and we need some changes to our purchasing policy. I have highlighted in the copy I sent to each of you changes that need to be made. On page 3, instead of small purchase procedures, change it to simplified acquisition threshold. Then on page 4, changing the dollar amounts that have changed at the federal level to those amounts in the bottom paragraph, changing the purchases to reflect the $100,000 state increase on purchasing requirements. On page 5, also a dollar change. On page 7, the dollar changes. I think those are all the dollar changes, and then I do need to, I did not do it, need to change the wording on the table of contents to reflect those changes, and I would like to incorporate the amendments that have been added, amendment number 1 and amendment number 2, to add those into the end of the policy so it's all in one document.
Can we have a motion to make the changes and add the amendment?
Motion.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. All those in favor vote aye. Aye.
Thank you.
L, discuss and consider Pitney Bowes lease agreement and allow the county treasurer to e-sign.
Are we skipping J?
Did we skip one?
J, K.
Oh, yeah, I didn't.
J.
Oh, well, I looked at it and it had a dollar sign involved with that one.
Good try.
Yeah,
Good try.
dadgummit.
Yes.
Discuss and consider acceptance of RCI fixed asset inventory and management initial proposal and Android smart mobile scanner software and training proposal. Yeah, well, so's the dollar sign.
Well, the dollar signs were actually covered in the budget amendment, using it out of admin funds we've already received or are receiving. This is, RCI will come in and inventory all our locations, and they will inventory anything $500 purchase price and above. Unless it's electronics, computers, they'll inventory whatever we have. They will use scanners. Everything will get a barcode scanner. That way we can scan when items come in and when they leave. We had kind of discussed before trying to purchase a scanner for each office, and the scanners are $3,000 a piece. Is that correct?
$12.50 a piece.
$12.50 a piece. So what we decided is to order one for Donnie Gray, one for the annex. We'll have one in our office that can be checked out, and then one for each precinct, and one for the Justice Center. So I think that would cover where everybody doesn't have to run in and get a scanner.
So we gotta go, every time we buy something, we gotta go get this scanner and scan it?
No, you will have a scanner at your precinct. So, and
But
you-
yes,
Yeah.
you'll have to scan it and put a barcode on it.
Yeah.
Not a number, but a barcode.
Well, the barcodes they'll have numbers on them, won't they?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, they'll have numbers on them, but they're also sequential like the county ID tags. But it will make paperwork a lot less. Each office will also have the ability to sign in and enter their own inventory.
What dollar amount screwdriver, do we have to scan it, or what kind of dollar amount?
I'm going to bring it back to Commissioners Court to raise the limit. I think that's in our fixed asset policy, to $500.
Okay.
And that way, when RCI comes, they'll just comply with
Yes, ma'am.
policy. But that's at a future meeting.
Okay.
Right now, it stands at the $200 that's in place, but I'm going to bring it back and ask to raise it.
And how many total scanners? Tell me one more time.
I can't hear.
How many total scanners? It should be in
So
here.
there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9 total? I guess they come with the barcode with them, I guess, Miss
They'll
Sarah?
start us out with it.
And then you have to buy them afterwards?
We'll have to buy them afterwards. I've looked. I can get them through Amazon, pretty cheap.
You can't just print them off?
Huh?
You can't just print them off off the software?
The barcodes.
Yeah.
Not that I know. When she talked to me about it, it was stickers. So
And they have to be pre-numbered.
yeah, I have to have it sequential.
The problem is,
Just curious, but why do you have to have a sequential number on that barcode?
For audit.
Are they gonna be more durable than the ID tags?
they're going to be the clear, what's it called?
It's the white background. It's a clear.
I'm just thinking, I mean, I've been looking for numbers for that trash that was gonna auction off for a month, and I can't even find, I can find the tags, but I can't read them
Oh,
on there, so.
The barcodes will come off. They come off all of our chainsaws and weed eaters.
well, those
They-
barcodes are, because they're metal, metallic,
No, the
They're
ones
stickered.
that are on the machine itself.
The actual.
the serial
Yeah.
number?
Serial
Oh,
number,
okay.
yeah.
Stuff, those don't stay on there.
Yeah.
But we wouldn't be putting one on anything that's under $500.
That's what
Yeah.
she said.
Yes,
That's true.
Currently, that's supposed to be $200.
yes, sir.
So we can stop tagging everything that's under $200.
Not yet. Not until it comes back to court.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
the current policy is $200.
Mhm.
So we didn't have to be doing under $200 all this stuff.
No, they just changed the current policy not that long ago.
But the other question is gonna be just like the boxes. We tag a box that comes in because it's got sockets in it. I mean, or whatever in it, you know, on the boxes, it just says plastic box on the inventory.
Sometimes,
Are you talking
sometimes
about
they
like
don't
a
have a box.
component purchase or?
No, like when they buy a set
Kit
of,
or,
Oh, okay.
or drill bits. I bought an assortment of drill bits. Well, they're basically disposable, but they're in a metal box.
so the box gets
The
a
box
tag.
gets tagged and it says metal box on the inventory, or metal box of drill bits. One of them just says plastic box, and below it says short shrink wrap or something, which is what's in the box, but on the inventory. The other one of mine's got on my inventory says 3.5 gallons of parts washer fluid. Yeah. So I don't even know how I got on there, but it's on there. And I mean, we fill it up with diesel every once in a while to add more parts washer fluid to it, but it's still, if send them over, I'd like to see them put the tag on it.
Well, and we'll work that out.
Yeah.
And hopefully with the increased limit, it will
You'd be surprised
cover,
what some of
yeah.
that stuff costs. It's just outrageous on it. I mean, you're looking at good penetrating oil now. It's costing $200 a case or better for us on that stuff, and cleaners even more than that, and some, especially for that real heavy duty degreaser that we use for the oil truck.
But that's what she's saying, she's gonna go up to 500, which,
It's almost 500 a case now for 12 cans
of what?
of tackle. Yeah.
Well, but we
That's
shouldn't
not-
be inventory
Yeah,
now.
it wouldn't be inventory.
That's a supply that gets used up and it's gone.
Yeah.
So if it's on inventory now, it
Equipment
shouldn't
repairs
be.
anyway.
Shouldn't be.
We'll have to go through and,
When
Look at
RCI
it.
comes in and does the inventory, hopefully it will clear things up on our
It
inventory
won't.
list.
I mean, just like the axle nut set we just bought that's hanging on the wall. I mean, I put the tag on the wire rack, just wrapped it around the wire rack because that's all it is, because it's mounted on the wall with the 20 axle nuts on it. So you either
so,
attempt to do the 20 axle nuts or don't attempt it at all. That's what I'm getting at.
is the axle nut an actual nut that goes on that?
No, it's a tool.
It's a tool, okay.
It's like a sock.
So if it's a tool, probably we need to inventory it. If it's a part that falls off,
Okay, so there's a wire rack that's about half the size of that's got 20 of them on it. And that's what, and they were $989 for the set. So how are you gonna tag that?
we're gonna leave that up to them.
Because that's gonna be the deal, because there's, in all honesty, nowhere you're gonna be able to put that tag on that little axle nut where the socket goes into that you're ever gonna be able
Well, it won't stay.
to stay on that.
So I'm sure they deal with this all the time and have a solution. We will figure it out.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. The only thing on this is this quote is only for three instead of 7.
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8.
Yeah, well, go sit down.
You said 9.
I know, I said 9.
2, 3, 4, 8. Where would 9 come from?
Maybe it's the ones they're gonna throw in for free.
Yeah.
So, okay, I'm guessing it is 8 because there's 2 here. One at the annex, one at the justice, 4.
And then the 4 precincts, you said.
Right, in the 4 precincts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Me and Robert share one, he can come do ours for us.
I didn't
You ain't
notice
gonna
that
like
it
where I
said
put
3.
that barcode on
It does, that's 3.
Probably not.
You're gonna look really good at Walmart when they scan you.
That ain't what he's talking about. Yeah.
So if we will table this, we'll bring it back next time.
Okay.
Motion to table.
Motion.
Second. We have a motion to table this item until next time. All those in favor vote aye. Aye. Okay, now, dadgummit, L. Discuss and consider Pitney Bowes lease agreement and allow county treasurer to e-sign.
Christina sent me the agreement. The one thing, I don't think this went to legal, there's not much in it, but it does not have a non-appropriation clause. We currently pay annually $4,510.44. This contract is $5,408.16, which is a 20% increase.
So they have to figure out a way to pay the rest of this year.
Yes, there will be one payment this fiscal year. I believe one payment remaining.
Can we have a motion for the lease agreement for this one?
Motion.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor vote aye.
Aye.
Okay. M, discuss, consider American Fidelity Master Employer Service Agreement and allow the county treasurer to e-sign.
This is Chris.
That's going to be to take over our HSA and HRA instead of us going through the EBC. They would be taking the place of EBC.
This is also the Section 125 cafeteria plan that is in here. Legal has looked at it. It was Paul Llewellyn, and he said he didn't see anything unusual, and as in any contract, the county needs to be aware of the obligations and provisions, especially in regards to the length of the contract. And Brandy, EBC charges how much? Is it $425?
I had that and I did not print it up, but yes, ma'am, there was a significant difference. I can print those. I can run down and print them if I need to.
But they're charging less, right? Than
The
EBC.
American Fidelity would be charging less,
Okay.
and they would. My understanding is they will also be coming periodically, where the employees can sit down with them if there's any concerns, or to help file on their reimbursement at free of charge. That they would be coming actually to the courthouse, and I could get that sent out to everyone when they would be here.
Okay. And this is a one-year contract.
So if it's less, I make a motion.
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second to allow Christina to e-sign the documents. All those in favor vote aye.
Aye.
N, discuss and consider sending letter to EBC, Employee Benefits Corporation, to end their service as of September 30th. So we're signing up with this one, we don't need the other one.
Need a motion?
Yes, sir.
Motion.
We have a motion, second. No, James. To send a letter terminating EBC's corporation at the end of September. All those in favor vote aye. Aye. One more motion.
I'll make.
James made it, Ronnie seconded it. All those in favor to adjourn vote aye. Aye.
Aye.